this made it in for Media of the Year, this is December 2025. I am going to officially nominate this clip for Kiwi Farms Lolcow of the Year, Media of the Year. I might have to do multiple categories depending on how, because there was a lot of media last year. But I'm going to find some category for this because this deserves an honorable mention. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen online, and I'm going to break this down for you. I've already covered this, but I love this clip so fucking much that I'm going to cover it again. So if you don't remember, I think that this was at, I want to say this was TP USA. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say this was TP USA. Amfest. Okay, Amfest, not TP USA. And he got a actual stall. And the whole thing was a fucking disaster. There was a whole scandal that PPP banged on about for a very long time about how he claimed he already bought the tickets and then was asking people to reimburse him because he variously claimed that he wasn't going unless people gave him money. Then he claimed that he had the tickets and wanted money back to like reimburse himself for the expenses. Yada, yada, yada. Whole point is he gets there. I think it's in Nevada or something. All of them are out of state. And so they're talking, and Jeremy Hambley is conspiring to get Melanie Mack, who at this time is not yet married, but maybe in a relationship, I don't know, is conspiring to get Melanie Mack back to his apartment. And we're going to break this down on a second-by-second basis, okay?
Yeah. Melanie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and...
Okay, Melanie and I will be watching the football game tonight. Melanie Mack has a face of utter fucking contempt as soon as he says this. But we need to look at the hero of this clip, Hannah Claire, who is a knight in shining fucking armor. Watch her face as soon as he says that, literally within a fraction of a second.
Night, and
her mouth opens.
And
she like gasped. She gasped hearing that. And look at that face. That's not a fair, like she's going to say, oh, but look, that's not a happy face. She's concerned. That message was not delivered to her. You would think her friend and coworker, Melanie Mack, would indicate to her if the boss was going to be spending some alone time with her after the thing. And so she looks at Melanie Mack after this and asks for some information. Is this true?
Hannah Claire will...
Eye contact immediately within seconds. It's like a dial-up modem. The handshake is initiating, and we're about to deliver message at approximately 3 kilobits per second. Okay,
we'll probably be going somewhere.
If you blinked, you missed it.
Be going somewhere family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys.
Now, Melanie Mack has delivered her message to Hannah Claire, and Hannah Claire is booting up the response package, helpgf.exe. Her response package is to immediately interject herself into the conversation, which she does, or interject herself into the plan so that Melanie Mack is not alone with Hambley, who gives off dangerous, rapey vibes here.
Yeah, I would love that.
Oh, yeah.
Melanie Mack accepts. There is a full handshake. TLS has been established. There is now a secure pipeline between them, and they will be going together. Now, Melanie Mack accepts this before Jeremy Hambley has any opportunity to interject and say, you're not fucking welcome, Hannah Claire. Get away from me. Now watch his reaction to knowing that his night plans have been completely ruined.
Wow, thanks, Melanie.
Look at that. Look, you can't get body language any more clear than that.
Wow, thanks,
The look to the side. He looks to the side and rolls his eyes, defeated. This guy has been planning this night one-on-one with Melanie Mack for probably months. As soon as he knew that this convention center was happening and that they'd be going, he bought these tickets to put up this booth specifically because, in my opinion, it would be his only opportunity to get Melanie Mack fucked up and alone in person in his life. He has probably been fantasizing and goon maxing to what he was planning to do to her for months on fucking end. And then in this 1 second, literally in a 6-second span of time, it's over. And that's his reaction. That's his actual physical flinch to having his dreams crushed in the hands of Hannah Claire.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Wow, thanks, Melanie.
I would love it.
Yeah.
We just didn't know if you wanted to, but I would love
I'm
it.
great at watching sports, and by that I mean I'm solidly okay.
Well, yeah, well, we got to figure out where we're going to go. I have a dinner place I want to go, but I got to call.
Now he's lamenting. He even lined up a fancy invitation only reservation restaurant for them to go to together, where I assume he would buy her copious amounts of alcohol, probably expensive alcohol, to show up, to get her nice and liquored up so she wouldn't, because if he buys like a $800 bottle of wine, it's like, can she say no? Hambly's hoping she won't. So now he has to change his reservation. He says.
Okay.
Football game tonight.
Now, check it out. Here's the slow-mo. Here's the slow-mo repeat, zoom and enhance of the TLS handshake, the girl-to-girl femway communications. Check it out.
And Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere. Claire will probably be going.
She literally mouths to her, "Help me." And she immediately, within a second of that, takes the opportunity to say that I wasn't invited, to which Melanie Mack says, "Of course you can. Of course you're Hannah Claire. Hannah Claire, my best friend and coworker. Of course you're invited," which causes the flinch, which causes the actual physical fucking pain.
Wow, thanks, Melanie.
My nighttime schemes that I've been scheming for months on end dashed in a second. Honestly, I don't say it very much because I feel like it's a little bit overused, but Kino, chat. Pure Kino. And so that is, I don't know if we have a list of media of the year for Lolcow of the year for 2026 going yet, but it's got to be there. I know it happened December 2025, but you know what? It's got to be there. And she